Welcome back to my first time where we watched the Mothman Prophecies. So horrible. From the director of Arlington Road comes a Richard Gere vehicle where he sits around and gets creepy phone calls.
It's horrible. It's not even just that there's no interesting points in the movie that really grab you. There's no, not every movie has to have some type of action in it, but everything has something that's was really interesting about the movie. There was nothing fucking interesting except for there was nothing interesting. Nothing there was no scenes that were but I want to
No.
Anyway, there was no scenes that stood out and you were like, oh my gosh, this is such a good scene. You know how in tragic movies there's always that scene of utter despair, or in romantic movies there's this, oh my gosh, they're in love, and then action movie it's yeah, kick some ass. There was nothing like that in this movie at all. It was really boring.
Well, this was part of the chain of movies where it was just
nothing happened.
We're gonna put this creepy undertone horror thriller together and just really loose plot, and then just go see what happens.
It's it's very slow.
Final Destinations, all these movies. Final Destination had more action, but all these movies where it's just handheld, all about the waiting for someone to die. And
waiting for a disaster to happen.
Yeah.
Waiting for the Mothman to appear.
So you picked this movie on a recommendation.
I did. I want to punch him in the face. Well, no.
I just happen to own it because it was $5.
My friend likes conspiracy theory movies and stuff like that because he's very, I wouldn't say gullible, but gullible. No, he's very with the fourth kind, he was but it could have really happened. There's no proof that it didn't happen, and there's also no proof that it did.
Yeah, this is based on a true story too.
There's witnesses.
This is based on a true story.
And I'm sorry, but I'm very skeptical about things like that. I do believe that there are aliens out in the universe. I don't think that they'd be coming here to fuck with us, because we're violent, boring creatures. We're predictable. We fuck, we reproduce, we kill each other. That's what we do. They wouldn't come here. I mean, who says that they need water as a resource? Who says, we assume that they're life forms like us where they need water and food and shit like that and oxygen or whatever. But who knows what they consider resources. So I don't believe that they'd come here. My personal opinion. But he's very convinced that the fourth kind happened because, oh my gosh, they had actual video footage of it. And I'm like, who's to say that before all of that was videotaped, they weren't hypnotized the way they were hypnotized in the videos beforehand to have this reaction? Because it's entirely possible, and fuck you, they might not have fucking videotaped it, and I just, this just pisses me off.
So, would you recommend this movie?
No.
No?
No. Unless I know that you enjoy conspiracy theories and you can sit through a boring fucking movie, no, I would not recommend this movie to anyone. I didn't even want to talk about spoilers because it's just fucking stupid. And I have a feeling that I've seen this movie before and I just forgot it because it was that bad. Because I remember her, in the water going down and there was presence about her. I remember that part. I don't know why, but I remember that part. So I feel like I watched this movie and then just was like, fuck you, I don't want this in my brain, and forgot about it.
You avoided it.
Yeah, I avoided it from my memory because it's fucking boring. It's not terrible. Like, the filming was actually halfway decent. Like, I do like how they did some of the scenes. Like, there was a scene with this, like, security mirror thing, and you're watching, like, a car pull out. So it's like a fisheye type lens. And then you just see the car pull out, and then, like, it drives by the mirror, and you're like, because it kind of confuses you a bit. I liked that. I like that, the way they set up that scene. I enjoy when things are artistically filmed, but...
So you'd say it's a well-produced and a well-shot
It's
movie.
well-produced, but it's... The story itself was... It fell flat to me. Because I did like the way they did some of the scenes. Coming from a standpoint of looking at just how they filmed it. Personally, I didn't give a fuck about this entire goddamn movie. I was playing games on my phone most of the movie. I was paying attention, sort of. But it didn't, like, I didn't want to need to watch it.
Well, we'll see you next time on My First Time. But stick around for spoilers if you want to enjoy the movie if you haven't seen it in a while. So, everybody, goodbye, and all the spoiler people, hello! Alright, like, how fucking horrible.
Oh my god. Like, I just threw my phone.
It's so bad you throw your phone.
Yes, it's just so bad. I'm just like, fed up with this.
The acting in it, like, by the supporting characters, not by Richard Gere himself, because I don't like his acting that much.
That's the main guy, right?
Yeah. Everybody else, Laura Linney, who was the
He always
top,
has this sad puppy dog face on, like, oh, my life sucks. Like,
and the crazy guy. The crazy guy that
the crazy
died
guy,
in
I really
explosion.
enjoyed his acting, but,
The stupid thing with the, like, oh, the voice on the phone might not be...
Mine.
No, not even the voice on the phone being his. The voice on the phone being his dead wife.
Yeah, like, why would it be...
Which wasn't explained. Which wasn't, like, followed up.
It's not
just
even
like
just that.
the holes where it's just like...
No. He has no memories of driving 400 miles.
Yeah.
But he did it in...
Like an hour.
In
2 hours.
a space of time that it shouldn't... It wasn't possible.
Yeah. He's like, look at the map. I'm over here.
And now I'm all the way over here. Like, what?
Alright, whatever. Next scene.
Yeah, like, he didn't stress about that. He was just, like, confused. And, like, why am I here?
Oh, and the fucking, the scene where he finds the hole in the wall after the crazy guy had his vision. And that flashes on the nurse being in the hallway talking to him about the creepy fucking photos. Like, why? Like,
no, because they were implying that the nurse was the Mothman in disguise.
Yeah, but still.
But it's a stretch. It's a stretch. And it really irritated me that he said angles instead of angels.
Yeah.
Like, you can't... of course they make... I'm sorry, this is kind of racist, but of course they made a black man unable to say the word angels. And so he ends up saying angles. Like, yes, all black men are illiterate and fucking stupid and can't even say a simple word.
So let's talk about the horrible ending
of
the movie.
Oh, you know, the bridge falling apart?
Yeah.
And he saves her. He saves the sheriff bitch that he's been flirting with the entire movie. And, like, suddenly they were, like, strangers, and then suddenly they were close. Like, there was, like, no...
Yeah, like her calling on the phone, but that was supposedly the ghost who wouldn't get off the phone. Like he
No, that
wouldn't
wasn't
leave.
supposedly the ghost.
Oh, that was her. Yeah, that's right. But like for a second, he thought it was
Yeah,
the
his
Mothman.
wife. No,
Dead
but
wife or whatever.
no, like she had a dream that she was number 37, she was floating in the water and she was dying and she was just going to accept it, and then the Mothman tells her to wake up because at the end of the movie the guy fucking saves her. Regardless of the fact, this is a small town. This is like East Bumblefuck nowhere.
So why is there
hold on.
40 trucks on the bridge?
Yeah. No, and like
That
it's a
was
small
annoying.
knit community, and that's the feeling that you get because she keeps saying these are good Christian folk. They go to church, which means shit to me because a fucking priest can embezzle from his church. Sorry. So I don't trust the good Christians because I always feel like they're fucking hiding something. Anyway, so it's the small knit community. Normally, and this isn't just it happens in movies. It happens in real life where small towns just don't accept the outsider. Been there. It's awkward, okay? I hated doing it. I don't remember where I went, but I went to this somewhere in California where they were just like, who are you? Yeah. Where did you come from? Why are you here? And it's just like,
yeah, he's
vacation.
He's here for a week and he's going to church. He's going to the carnival and everybody knows his fucking name.
And blah blah blah.
Hang out with him.
And the sheriff, who was just a stranger, is now like basically his girlfriend, but he's still broken about his wife, so it's not gonna happen.
Girlfriend without the benefits.
Yeah, girlfriend without the benefits. Basically, it's fucking retarded. I hated it.
So yeah. And
oh lordy.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Christians in it.
Yeah, but it wasn't religiously overtoned and preachy.
But
it was
but no,
creepy small town shit
it's
happening.
Not that.
I don't know why
you had
I'm here.
to take their word that they were telling the truth because they were good Christians. Fuck you, Christians don't always tell the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, they tend to lie the most.
It's true. It's a fact. Alright, see you next time on those who stuck around.
It was terrible.
Terrible movie. This is the first real bad one that we've watched.
Yeah.
See you next time. Bye.